growing older is not easy. Not only does it weigh on my body, but on my mind. The realization that I can't do everything I want. That I'm inching closer to the end of my chapter. And yet, I find it hard to give up. Impossible, really. Every day, I'm thankful to be alive. While others don't have that kind of chance. It takes one false move, one minor slip, a bad decision in a world like this. And sometimes, all it takes is a broken mind. So it's important to keep going. We are the lucky ones, even in the suffering. We make the most of what we have. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whatever it is where you are, I truly hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching this VOD, well, just so happens that you're awesome too. I want you to know that. Very important that you know that. Oh, goodness sake. Jenny Roach, thank you for joining. Mortis coming in with 55 months of subscription support to this channel. Such a damn good song, he says. Oh, and the dick shot with the arrow. Yeah, in the pictures. Hope you're having a good one, and I hope the same for you. I am having a good one. I'm getting ready for another day of RP. I don't have anything on the table, though, so Mitch is just kind of dealing with it, life right now. For Hunter, a man that was quiet. I haven't read any of these notes, so let's do that. But with word louder than others, rest easy, friend. We see each other sometime later again. It's a great song. I love that song. Oh, we got a poem. I don't know who wrote this, though. Do not go... let's read it as Mitch, shall we? I think that's like, when it comes to poems, man, I feel like they should be read as Mitch. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lighting they. Do not go gentle into that good night. Good men the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage against the dying of light. Hello? Can I help you? You've come to grieve? His name was Lonin. Did you know him? He was a poet, a really good one, a man of talent, but with a broken mind. What's this? What is my future? What does this mean? Hello? Who was that person? What did the note mean? Hello?
Hello, Mitch.
How are you?
I'm here.
Yes. Did you just see someone?
Yeah, see him all the time.
What do you mean?
I was under the assumption that was one of them.
Them?
Kinda looks like it. Nothing. Hello, Mitch. It's funny to see you again.
Oh. Yes. It's been a hard couple of days. What with the passing of Hunter. I stayed in bed a lot. Thinking. How have you been? everything okay?
Peachy.
Wonderful. I was about to get a fire ready. You're welcome to join me. It's about to be night. What's happening? I was really confused. But when he said them, I knew who he was talking about. It was the Watchers. Oh, thank you. Are you hungry?
No.
Goodness. Why would that was a Watcher, right? The one in black.
The one that's what I picked up on. He kind of just approached you, didn't he?
Yes? He didn't say anything. I was at the
They
grave.
tend not to.
I heard about them. Some are dressed in white and some are in black. Although I know nothing of what that means, I never thought I'd see one. Oh wow, the flags are bugged, man. They just like are just going down right away. I just raised that up fully. Yeah, I'll raise it up again. Did you see where he went?
Yeah, just went up the hill right behind your place. Goes straight, heads towards the airfield. I don't bother with Watcher business, quite frankly. We're on good terms. Or at least, me and my people are.
Oh. Who is your people again?
Jeez, Nosferatu, you losing memory?
Things have been really odd with me lately.
Students of Fortuna.
But you have a lot of people? I didn't know you had a lot of people. I know about Fortuna, obviously, but I didn't know there were a lot more.
I have a family, Mitch.
That's wonderful. I like to hear that.
Yes, but if you also remember, I told you, some people are able to do it over and over and over again. This is my only other chance.
I do remember. Hmm. So that's it after.
I don't know. I won't know until I get there, and I sure as hell am doing my best not to.
Well, I really hope it's not any time soon. That you get to see many moons to come.
Two. Our
How?
Oracle tends to like you. I don't understand why.
Why, if I may ask, is that perplexive for you?
We have a system. Everybody does, but ours is more complex, as is the reason I'm here. This is convenience that I found you. I'm coming back from the islands as I usually do, but I think she stashed a here we go.
Oh. Dear Nosferatu, it took me a while to write this, as I am unsure of what to say. I find it strange she did not speak of your arrival, as your soul carries a unique glamour. I'm sure many are captivated and enthralled by your radiating aura. This is not to discount you or to say it is disingenuous. I believe that it has been made, be that crafted, forged, willing or unwilling by you or those around you. In those we often see part we want to see, but I think for you, the radiance that surrounds you forces people to see the truth rather than the illusion. It's peculiar. There's one more line, but it seems to be a little scribbled, maybe wet. I can't read the last little bit, but this seems to be speaking of me.
Yes, we have common names we use for UDs. Apparently yours is now Nosferatu, so have fun with that, but I have no clue what it says.
Did you want me to read this for you? I can.
That's your choice. I just, I'm curious what she's doing with you specifically to give you a tailored note.
Well, let's read it and maybe we could both make light of it together.
Sure.
Okay, well. It says, Dear Nosferatu, it took me a while to write this, as I am unsure of what to say. I find it strange she did not speak of your arrival, as your soul carries a unique glamour. I'm sure many are captivated and enthralled by your radiating aura. This is not to discount you, or to say it is disingenuous. I believe that it has been made, be that crafted, forged, willing or unwilling by you and those around you. In others, we often see parts we want to see, but I think for you, the radiance that surrounds you forces people to see the truth rather than the illusion. That's what I see. There's one more line, I think. Must have gotten wet a little. I really can't read it or make anything out of it. Perhaps you would like to see if you can read that last line.
She was tapping her pen.
Oh,
Means she was nervous while writing this.
I see. But isn't Nosferatu a Romanian word that usually, at least from traditional books, means something like vampire?
Yes, I think she liked my joke about you being a 400-year vampire.
Oh,
As for the rest of it, that's... Ew. Really? Okay.
oh. What's going on?
Another one of our systems. I have one.
Yes.
I don't... Why?
Is she
Strange.
saying anything?
I think she wants to be your friend without explaining a culture that might confuse you. To put simply, we all get to choose one. I have mine. I think you might be a candidate for her.
Oh? That's a good thing, yes?
It's probably the best position you can be in, but I don't know why, considering... No offense, old man,
No, no.
and apologies for calling you old man, but you have not interacted with taps, but what, twice? I just...
God, I love this guy.
Strange choice.
Well, maybe it's not so strange. There's a reason for everything, no?
You're so right, there is, but the matter is still unclear to me.
So what can we do to make it clear?
Get an audience with my oracle, I guess, but that's... interesting. Sorry, speaking plainly, the best thing I can do is ask her, but thinking about some of the things that she said, it kind of makes sense. But it's just... it's quick, and she's a home dweller, and she makes mistakes like this, so I don't know why you would be her choice, considering the little she knows about you.
Then maybe she knows more than you think.
Her? I'm the person that keeps the politics from the walls. I should know everything. Although this isn't something that necessarily dictates the need for more knowledge. It's, how would I put it? Amongst the students, we have a system. You have UDs, and you have outsiders. And then there's us. And there's nobody else except for us. She's essentially inviting you to be an outsider. I just don't understand why.
I love that invitation, but should I? Should I accept such an invitation? You seem to be conflicted.
I'm conflicted with her timing. Not even really supposed to tell you that. But all cards on the table, I just have a hard time understanding why. Just... you? She's talked to you once, and she wants to be... ugh.
So
Your friend.
she has talked to me. She... what is her name?
Taps.
Right. And I remember talking with Taps. But I remember seeing Taps, too. Why can't I see her now?
Yes. Because she's all the way home. And that's a
Oh.
long way from here.
I have a bike.
Ugh. Ugh. And then here you are, wanting to go investigate. UDs make no sense to me. I think
Hold on. What is a
you should-
UD?
Not one of us. I think that you should do whatever the hell you want to. I think that you should just keep an open mind when speaking to my people if you would like to make that trip.
I would love to make that trip.
Mm. We have a temple in the northwest. We call it the Row. It's our home and our place of worship. It's north of the
Row.
capital, and I know you've been there because
I've seen it. I know where it is.
Oh, and the image pops up in your head. Look at that.
It's
That's
at the
us.
top of a mountain, is it?
Amongst our valley, yes.
Yeah. I've seen it. Well, I might not be able to walk very fast or run unless my life depends on it, but like I said, I have a bicycle. Easy to keep up with folks. I don't need to ride full speed, but I'd be able to easily keep up with your pace. So,
I'm not asking you to go anywhere with me. I'm just telling you you have an option to make.
mm-hmm. And I
And I
said,
apologize for the bluntness.
no, never apologize for being truthful and blunt with me. ever. I will never judge you. It is not my place in this world to judge whoever. I believe what you're telling me, and I'd love to go further with it.
Okay. Well, maybe you can make a trip up. I don't know. Tomorrow. I'll come down here and guide you if need be. That's my place within the students, but it's just strange. We've been on this island since the wave, and we've only had one outsider. It's very sudden for her to suddenly choose someone at random, not let me see the note until you see it.
Well, I wouldn't say tomorrow. I need to help Michael with a few things, but I wouldn't have an issue the day after tomorrow, if you'd be okay with that.
Understandable. All things have purpose and time. I'll see what we can set up. Nothing in place, though.
Wonderful. Would you care to leave me a piece of paper with the frequency to best communicate on with you? This way we can reach out.
Of course. There will be one the day of.
All right. Hello.
Well, hey there.
How are you?
Well, better now. I think I found what I'm looking for.
Wonderful. And what would that be?
Who are you with?
You said who I'm with?
Yes.
Oh, so you've been looking for this person here?
Oh, you perhaps. Not sure, though.
Fucking hard to hear him, man. Oh, all right. Do you
You
know?
wouldn't happen to be a gypsy, would you?
Say that again.
Gypsy? Neither you would happen to be a gypsy, would you?
A gypsy? No. No. I'm just a wanderer.
My mistake. I apologize for the intrusion. I just saw the trailers here. I've been looking for them, and I thought to myself, I suspect this may be it.
And someone told you about gypsies living in a trailer?
Oh, I don't know where they live.
This guy's
I
Mike.
figured that out.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not what you are looking for. I'm no gypsy.
What about you?
Well, this is a visitor.
Just like me. I suppose so. Well, apologies for intruding upon your conversation. I did not want to seem rude.
Oh, no need to apologize. Honest misunderstanding.
Is your home here or his?
This is my home here.
My name Uncle Jethro. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, my name is Mitch.
Mitch. I'll stop by sometime and say hello to you in the future. Had a
That'd
keen eye
be
out this
lovely.
place. Just wanted to know who lived here. I admire it.
Who the fuck is shooting?
something for you and your friend.
Thank you.
Farewell, gents.
Be safe.
May the moon guide you.
Indeed.
Am I having a stroke? What the hell?
Yes, I'm quite perplexed by all the gun shooting.
I'm sorry. All the gun shooting. Y'all happen to see me right up here on the back?
Yes?
Yeah.
See it right here?
See it right here? Oh yes, right there. Very kind of you, sir.
Yeah.
I think I might have had a stroke there. Well, y'all farewell.
Yes, be safe. The fuck is going on? Something's going on in Agovo. I wonder what's happening in Nogovo.
War consistently.
Hmm.
Get something better than these stupid sticks.
Yep. How you doing, DVG? My broski, the Chadster. Yeah, probably a horde. I mean, that's a lot of shooting. I don't know. Either a fight, but I'd be more inclined to believe it's a horde. Well, I certainly hope everyone is all right. And that was quite the fellow that visited us, looking for a gypsy.
Glad he clarified before I walked away.
Oh. That is one persistent horde. It's one of the reasons why I like to be out here like this. Away from all the noise.
We have extensive rules that exclusively make sure that our valley is quiet. We have set of simple rules for anybody passing through. The main two are, don't make loud noises, don't kill foxes.
Why would anyone kill a fox? That's just horrible.
People kill foxes all the time. I have a long-lasting grudge against the syndicate who came into our valley and killed the boyfriend of one of our foxes that stays down below the valley. You know, they only get one chance, and I understand how that is. They don't move on from things like that. They don't find new partners.
Yeah. I'd love to conversate, but my goodness, those gunshots are annoying. There's like a server connect. They've been shooting so much, the server's lagging. There's just too much shooting. That's what happens, man. The minute you start shooting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, server's dropping. I think we're about to have the broken link. You could see the little icon, the red icon there. Goodness. I DDoS would explain my fucking issues, yeah. I think we might be back. That'd be silly DDoSers. Goodness, these shots.
If they wish to fight about materialistic items and egotistical needs, then let them do it. These type of people usually kill themselves out.
It's unfortunate, but truthful statements. It's a shame that it doesn't take a lot to get people to react this way.
No, not on the slightest. Afraid of the unknown and angry towards the angry, or just one big cycle.
Mm-hmm. And we're all living on this big old rock, fighting for the same cause. Just seeing another day. Everyone wants the same thing, but everyone wants it a different way. I don't think I've ever heard shooting like that. It's happened before, but not like that. Here.
Mm.
So, you say you're on good terms with them. What makes you believe that?
Yeah. Some things I can't repeat, especially with the rumor mill on this island.
That's fair.
Saying that alone was a bit of a ballsy move, but good terms is a relative. We've never had issues. We make a lot of face-to-face contact, that meaning from 50 feet away. When I was hiding behind the rock, watching you grieve, and then he came up, I thought maybe he was gonna knock you out, but he didn't, which is interesting. And then he moved on, and when he saw me, I nodded at him, and he walked off. Our people, my people, we don't have any issues or quarrel with those of their kind, I'd assume. Just a lot of things to relate to, and I don't know. There's a bigger picture to everything. I don't think they're antagonistic in the slightest. I mean, hey, I'd trip an old man and make him eat shit. They would too, and I can find that in common. If I had the technology they do to go around knocking people out, ooh, I'm a little bit too mischievous
You're a little mischievous, yes, I know.
to have a power like that, and yet they do, and they do it.
Yeah.
I just don't mind play that they give. I mean, it's a little bit boring out here pranking others all the time and never getting a little bit in return, and they have done their bit of return to us, and yet everybody stands still unscratched. It's just no reason to hate them. None at all.
That's what I deduct as well. I mean, I heard countless things about them, but I never heard about them directly hurting anyone. I mean, other than making folks pass out. Now, mind you, if this one didn't do that to me, maybe it has something to do with my age. Maybe they didn't want to hurt me. Maybe their machine might hurt someone of my age for whatever reason. So they didn't, which lays proof to what you're claiming. They're not trying to hurt.
I also think they, like most people, have a specific type of person that they tend to like a little bit more than others. Every time that you hear something aggressive or out wild or anything along that line, it's from a set of individuals that are aggressive towards anything except for their own people and perceive everything as a threat, even something subtle.
You know, we live in an age where everyone is not only fearful for their lives on a daily basis, but also bored out of their minds. It's strange to say, but it's true. Everyone has one thing to do, and that's survive. But when most folks have everything they need to do that, the only other thing left to do is to find some form of distraction. Because the mind is our biggest enemy. This up here, this is what gets us killed. But it's also what allows us to see things. So people will take what they see and create what they want with it. And it only takes one group of people to change every perspective. Rumors, this is how they're born. Whatever these watchers have in mind, whatever they are doing, maybe it's merely analyzing us, studying the human race, and the adaptation of this new world. Or perhaps they're the ones who started it all. Who knows? But no one really knows the answer, and in the meantime, it is always easier to see the negative rather than positive. It's much easier. You'll always remember those who hurt you over the people who's done good to you. When it comes down to it, I'm not saying you can't remember someone who's done good for you, but vengeance is cruel. She is the one that holds on to you most. She grasps on, and she makes you feel a lot more. I could be nice to you, and that's okay. You'll shrug that off over time, at least most people. But if someone has done harm to you, you'll never forget that. You see how it works? So, these watchers, what they're doing is ominous. We can all agree to that. But That's all it is. It's just ominous. We don't know what their intents are for real, whether it be good or bad. But people are going to believe it's bad because it's easier. It's entertaining that way. It keeps their mind distracted, trying to find answers to something they might never find. What happens when we have everything we need to survive? And from what I've gathered on this island, most people have what they need to survive now. Everyone has shelter, food, essentially ammunition seems to be aplenty, as we heard. Not an issue. This is where things get tricky. Sun is about to come up. Mind joining me? After a beautiful moon comes the sunrise. My friend Michael has done wonderful work, putting up a nice little roof and a fire pit down here.
Surprised I didn't see him build it based on how often I come through.
Oh, yeah, well, he did it overnight. My legs are almost shot, but this old man still's got something in his arms. Would you mind grabbing some bark? Maybe off this tree.
Sorry about
Thank
your
you.
friend.
Oh. That's all right. Not your fault. It's just destiny, fate, however you want to call it.
Were
This
you close
person.
with him?
No. I know it sounds a little strange to grieve over someone I barely knew. He, came to this place a few days ago. He was looking for a therapist of some kind. And, well, the therapist wasn't around, so I offered him an ear. If he wanted to talk, I said, we can discuss. And so he took that offer, and we talked. We talked for a long while. I told him what I would have told anyone in his situation. He was a very broken man. Had a lot of remorse for the lives he had taken. But he did it to protect himself and the people he cared about. It's always a hard one to accept for most folks. And the fact that his soul still felt pain doing the exact same things years and years after everything speaks a lot about someone. He had lost a lot of friends as well recently. He found that difficult. I tried to comfort him as most as I could. There's not much we can do sometimes, other than try to find the right words. At the end of our discussion, he felt relieved. From what I gathered, I saw solace and peace in his eyes. He decided to come down to the beach here. I said I would watch over his bike. About 10 minutes later, I heard a shot. He couldn't fight anymore. I felt horrible, but I smiled for him. It's all I could do. His smile. He left some words behind. He was a poet, a very talented one at that. He said that my words comforted him, that it meant a lot. He felt like a coward. He was apologetic to a lot of people. But he just couldn't live with the idea of the lives he had taken. The fact that he has become someone capable of deciding who lives and who dies. I've never killed anyone myself, and I refuse to. Nothing would ever make me do such a thing. And I've played a lot of scenarios in my mind, knowing they might happen. The person I loved the most could be at risk in front of me, and if the only way was to kill the other person, I still wouldn't be able to. It's not who I am. And I like to believe that anyone who would be in that situation, the one where only I could save them by taking someone's life, I like to believe that person would know. They would understand. I don't get to decide. I don't judge. I care for everyone. It is how I'm made. Everyone deserves to be heard, no matter who they are, no matter how good or evil they might be perceived. Everyone deserves to be heard. Everyone survives how they see fit. I am not going to judge.
Maybe that's why she likes you. You, share a trait, and it all boils down to a pretty simple word, actually. Seems like a gift that you have. I have it as well, believe it or not, despite my, inability to not be an asshole for 2 minutes. It's this word. It's called coexistence. All it takes. A little bit of coexistence.
I believe.
Speaking of taps, I am so sorry. I'm so rude, but she's gonna beat me if I don't.
Hello, laugh. I know I wrote grows horribly wrong, but I could have corrected it. I hit E instead of W, but I'm like, I'm sure he gets it. Like, I'm sure he gets it. Do I need to do an asterisk frickin'? I don't think so. Welcome.
Hello.
Just in time for our new day.
Nice to meet you. Would that be Mitch that I'm talking to right now?
Indeed. And to who do I have the pleasure?
My name's Tops, and the people around me are here. We're Blackwater.
Well, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. I've passed by your little shack a few times. It looks real nice.
Thank you.
We were just headed out to that boat to take one last look at it. The decrepit one that landed.
Oh,
Be on our way.
well. Always remember to take a moment out of your day to enjoy the beautiful little things. You never know what will happen, you know. You're all together. You seem to be sporting the same armband, so I would imagine you are bonded together. Friendship, brothership. It's important. We can lose that so easily, and it's so shameful. So always take a moment and appreciate the new day. The sun is up, and we are all lucky today.
I found myself forgetting to do that recently. Thank you, Mitch.
Of course.
Listen to the man, Tops. Good to see you.
Sleepy, would you look at that? Oh, it's been a while.
Eat a dick, I don't know you.
Oh my. Well, I got fish, you know. Don't need to eat that.
Oh, nice to see that you're doing okay, Sleepy. Oh
I'm
my.
okay. Did Robin tell you about our little adventure together?
If it was recently, probably not, or I might just be not remembering it.
Oh, not only does she hold my secret, she doesn't talk about me. That's so great. God, you should, like, interrogate her immediately.
Sure, we could do that. I mean, she still trusts
Don't.
us, but she has parted ways
Quad,
with
how
our
you
group.
doing?
She's not with Blackwater anymore.
I'm sorry to hear. Whenever I last spoke to her, this wasn't the
I'm glad
case.
you're nice today.
Oh yeah, she's.
Thank you
she's
for
been
blessing
following
me with
around
your
Arthur a
niceness
lot.
today.
I
appreciate
Arthur
it.
chose to leave Blackwater because he didn't want to hurt everybody else around him. We let him know that we love him, but if he keeps doing what he's doing, he can't stay around. No.
I understand.
Arthur has split off, and Robin went with her. They're doing all right though, and we still like him.
Good.
Well, we should probably get moving.
Agreed.
Yes.
Oh, and Tops,
Hmm.
you're on to better things now. I can see the improvement. So, just,
Thank you. Danny's last few weeks of life weren't the real Danny that I knew. I understand your words back then more now. Okay.
Well,
Well, we should
so
actually
sweet,
get going now.
please be safe out there.
Yes, we will. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. And maybe next time you
Okay.
come by, huh? You could sit down, take a little bit of time. Huh?
I will gladly. Nice to spend a minute out here too, and not
Yeah.
running constantly. So I feel like I've been doing that a lot. So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, they're rather
What a
quite
good
pleasant.
time to learn a lot. Yeah, pleasant is what you're calling it. Anyways, my oracle would like to speak to you. Or if you have your own.
Hello. This is Mitch. I'm not getting anything through this.
Ah,
I do
let's see.
have my own. Hold on here.
Usually just gotta say the magic word to get her out.
Hmm.
Any students on this line? T.
Hello?
There you are.
How you doing?
No?
What?
Ugh, 911, 919. Try it yourself. She's
Okay.
on there, I just...
Hello, T.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. How was your journey to the mountain?
It was wonderful.
Where's good deal?
I got to see a couple of moons up there and a wonderful sunrise.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I'm glad you got what you were looking for.
yes. Yes, I went all on my own. I say this because I'm surprised that I did such a thing. I normally would not have ventured out like that, but I learned how to shoot just to do it, so it went well.
Sounds like you took the time to prepare for it and you were thinking ahead, so.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, you know, if you've lived a life like I have, you learn to adapt very quickly.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of people probably kind of have to nowadays, anyway.
Oh, you would not be wrong.
So I heard you got my note. I'm sorry about it being rambly.
Don't be sorry.
Mm. But yeah, I was hoping maybe we could be like pen pals or something.
Yes, I wouldn't mind that.
I'm trying to out more often and meet people, and you seem like a
Guys,
good
please
person
do
to
not
meet.
turn on all the radios right now.
No, I
Otherwise they
took
will
the
cause
battery out.
problems again. Yeah.
Well,
Take
you
off the
know, the day after tomorrow, I plan to come and visit.
Oh, that would be nice.
Turn
I
on your
could
radio
get my cards around and such.
or turn it off. You go away from the people. Okay, let's say I will have the sincerity to turn it on. I will do this.
Wonderful timing for radio tutorials.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone needs it. Yeah. The day after tomorrow, I will travel towards you and the others. I think it would be a lovely time.
Yeah, I agree. I think that sounds rather nice, and I'll try to prepare stuff, and we can host. It'll be nice.
Well, that sounds great. I'll take my bicycle, so it doesn't take forever to get there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad you have that.
Yes. Well, in that case, I will see you the day after tomorrow, roughly around the same time.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Until then, T. May the moon
Bye.
guide
Thank
you.
you. May the moon guide you.
So lovely.
Ugh. I see what it is.
Are you hungry, Sleepy?
My morals and beliefs restrict me from taking outside food from anybody except for a student, so
That's fair. You're okay, though.
I'm just fine. My job to be out here, I always make sure I'm well equipped. Thank you, though.
All right. Not a problem. You know, if ever, though, maybe I'm a bit of an exception. Maybe you'd be able to accept it from me, given the circumstances you've been telling me. I wouldn't think it would be that much of a problem, but, you know, let's keep that in case of emergency. Just in case.
Yeah, it's a long process for me to be able to take food from you. But for now, if I took it from you, you'd probably kill me and poison me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't have the time or space to be dead at the moment. So
I understand.
well,
So what's your plans now? The day is new?
yeah, I'm gonna go make some Blackwater assholes eat dirt. So
Lovely. Try not to hurt them too much.
I say anything else, I sound like a 13-year-old with a blog post, and if I don't say anything, I seem mysterious. And I'm not trying to be either, but they'll be
Well,
fine.
Let's leave it at that. You just said something there, and that's good enough. Just say that you'll be safe, all right?
I'll be safe and I'll be alright.
Good.
May the moon guide you, Mitch.
Likewise.
Oh, and little secret when speaking to T, whenever you make your way up there, I'd ask about the celebration of life ceremony. It's happening soon. Wouldn't want you to miss it.
Wonderful.
May the moon guide you.
Aw. AZ. Lonin, my friend. Crewmate, my brother. Aw, for Maurice. We fought so hard to keep surviving and helping people. Gone so soon, and I'm still here. You didn't deserve this fate. Let you down, and I would give anything. Aw. Well, let's hope not too soon, Maurice. Yeah, I think we've read it all. I'm kind of glad they actually put the hat there and her thing here. AZ had put like this really cool, it's like a symbol. It's her symbol, I guess, with the protection rock. I like that. It's really nice. It's sweet. So we know what we're doing. Okay, so I am moving my stream day tomorrow, because you know my schedule, guys. It's usually today, tomorrow, and then Friday is off, and then we're back on Saturday and Sunday. But it's my wife's birthday tomorrow, so I'm just gonna have to not be playing video games on that day, and it's not per her demand, it's just how I function as a human being. I don't believe in, like, you know, not spending time with her. Like, that day is about her no matter what till the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. But I will be fucking, I love how Mitch's place, like, still spawns, like, weapons. just like, of all things spawning here. Fucking weapons. The peaceful place, but we got weapons. I think there's, like, some, oh, look at that. We got a radio here. Well, that's always nice to have, you know? I'm just gonna put it in the locker. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be enjoying the day with her. Got a few things planned, and she already got like her birthday presents, you know, early. So, oh, look at this hat. That's such a cool hat. I like that. She already got her birthday. Like, her big gift was the Harry Potter Lego castle. Well, that's insulting. Hogwarts castle, basically. It's the school, Hogwarts, right? So she had that, and she got a little early, so, because I wanted to. I was excited, and I was like, you know, she's done. She got done like a couple of days ago, so it's beautiful, and it's all set and done. We're probably going to add some lights to it as well, so we're just going to wait for that, though, a little bit. Among some other things. Hello.
Hi.
Everything all right?
Yeah. How about you?
It's wonderful. I was just debating if I had enough strength to go cut down another tree for a fire here. Maybe I should. It's good exercise. Are you
All right.
coming? Are you coming from Nagovo?
Yeah, I am.
Do you happen to know what was going on? Because there was a lot of gunfire not that long
It
ago.
was a really big horde.
Oh my. Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone got hurt at all.
Oh, wonderful.
Huh?
I love to hear that. Oh, that's good. Have we met before? I met a lot of people, but you seem familiar.
In passing, I believe. It's, Jane.
Oh, yes. I think you were at the Capitol. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I met you. It was...
Yeah.
Yes, it was rather quick. We didn't discuss too much, but Formally, it is nice to meet you, Jane. I'm Mitch.
You too.
I don't want to keep you. You're allowed to stay if you would like. But maybe I caught you while you were heading somewhere, and I don't want to keep you from that if you need to be somewhere.
I mean, I was headed somewhere. It doesn't matter what time I get there.
Oh,
Do you need help with the firewood?
well, only if you'd like to help. You don't have to. I could cut some down, but bringing it here is a little difficult. Were you with someone? Someone just ran down there by the grave.
No.
Oh, they are. They are long gone. Yeah. Well. Might as well.
Yellow armband.
Oh, yes, they were all passed through here not long ago. Blackwater, is it? Yeah. Goodness. Oh, that should do it. I'll grab some bark. Well, thank you for helping me, Jane.
Don't thank me, it makes it awkward.
Why? Why would it be awkward?
I don't know.
You're
Always
doing-
like helping people.
Well, you know, good deeds should not go unthanked.
There's another thing that says no good deed goes unpunished, too.
Oh, well, that's just the balance of the universe, sadly. I've done many good things in my life, and I certainly have been punished for it. But a lot of rewarding things in my life as well. It makes it all worth it. Funny how everything balances out like that.
Fair enough.
While most people choose to remember the negative things that happen, I choose to remember just the good things. It makes it easier. So every time something bad goes through my mind, I instantly try to shut it down, put on a smile, and try to remember something that made me happy. And it makes it all go away, even for just a little bit. I think that's worth it.
You would have liked Poacher.
Oh, yes, he's the gentleman. They named the bar in Aniva, right?
Yeah, that was his place originally. Till he went missing.
No, I did hear good things about this poacher. I'm sure it would have been lovely to meet him, and you said missing, so not dead, I hope. At least not confirmed.
Well, he probably, got out of here and is in Hawaii now, the bastard.
Well, let's hope for that. Good people deserve good things. Welcome back.
Back again, jiggity jig. Mind if I warm myself for a moment?
Oh, of course you can. Have you found the gypsy you were looking for?
Not yet. Reckon I will though sooner than later.
I like the effect he's going for, but geez, it's really hard to hear him. Well,
No modesty.
I would have liked to have met Poacher. Did you know Poacher much?
Yeah. We were friends.
Well, you still are. He's out there somewhere.
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. A better island than this one, I hope.
I like this island. I just don't like the problems that come with it.
Oh, well. Unfortunately, problems come with people usually. So wherever there are people, there will be problems. And it depends how people take things, how they move forward with it. Problems often become bigger if you pick at it.
For your kindness.
Thank you. Be safe out there as usual.
Indeed.
I try not to pick at problems. I'm not known to judge anyone for anything that they do, good or evil. It's not my place.
I mean, people have been fighting with each other since forever.
Hello, Miko. Oh, yes? There's been many, many wars. Bullets were flying way before all of this. It's a shame, but unavoidable. No, it's not true. It's avoidable. But people choose otherwise. It's easier. We often take the easiest path. But it's much more validating to take the hard path. But the quicker you get to glory, the quicker you are bored of it. That's what I think.
What's glory?
That's a good question. It's a new world. So glory is being at the top of the food chain, as they say. Having everything you need. But most of all, safety and power. I suppose it's always been that way. It's just amplified now. We have all sorts of people. We have what we would class as the good, and those who are in the middle. Then those who we would call, I suppose, bad or evil. But funny enough, each of these classes always reach glory in their own way. As long as they're alive. As long as they've done what they needed to be there. so glorious, whatever it is for you. It's different for everyone. For me, it's this. It's not much, but I'm happy. I don't ask for much in life. Do you have friends or family on this island?
I have a sister and a couple friends.
That's wonderful. Then I would say that is the biggest glory of all. Hold on to that, Jane. As much as you can. Because this world's going to try to take everything away. It always tries. And it starts up here in your mind.
I learned that lesson a very long time.
Well, that's good then. I mean, obviously, whatever happened was probably not good, but lessons that are learned and remembered makes whatever happened not be in vain. Less chance to repeat history. I'm happy you have people you care about, and that most likely will care about you as well. It's a nice thing to have. For me, I've got Michael. Michael lives in the other trailer. And he's always out and about looking for some supplies. He's kept me alive for a long time. Because otherwise, there's no way a 7-year-old guy would survive for so long in this kind of world. It's way too cruel for that. But
How do you meet him?
he's a great fellow. He sleeps a lot recently, if he's not out and about. It's hard to catch him, it seems, but I hope you do get to meet him. Such a loyal person. A little shy, but a loyal friend. It's hard to be able to count on someone. I'm sure you know that. So once you have it, you hone it. You take care of it. 'Cause that's your glory. So where, if you don't mind me asking, where were you heading?
Just to stop by a friend's place.
No. That friend, they're expecting you, or you're doing a surprise visit?
No. No, I just float around and end up where I end up.
That sounds a lot like me and my life. Well, at least, up until everything changed in the world. Spent the better part of the last 5 years on some ships, so that was not as pleasant for me, but I made the most of it. But now I'm happy. This island is great. I get to go where I want. I get to walk again. Get to experience life. Aside from hearing bullets fly a lot more frequently now, it's not all that too different. At least for me.
Lots of people fighting now. Lots of hordes.
Yes, these hordes.
Lots of problems.
The hordes are very attracted to the city or large groups of people. I've noticed. Well, I mean, it's a lot of noise. It's kind of normal, but as for the fighting, well, it doesn't matter what we say about it. It's still going to happen. It's a shame. I wish words actually worked. Could be the greatest weapon of all. But people, they love the bullets. It's the easy road.
Because people don't want peace.
People are bored. I was discussing about this earlier. Once everyone has everything they need, they'll chase after any kind of speculation. Anything. They will pick at that hole and make it worse and worse because we are programmed to look for some sort of, I don't know, entertainment. It's a different world. There are no movies or television, things like that. And so our minds wander off. Once you have all the food and bullets and shelter that you need, you'll look after anything you can to create some diversion for yourself. Like the Watchers, for example, and their true reason why they're here. God only knows what that could be, but our minds are going to wander into all sorts of negative ways and things about them, and it's much easier that way. It's more entertaining. I'm only using them as an example because it's the common ground of everyone right now, it seems. It's the only thing everyone seems to be mostly on the same page. They are ominous.
No, that's not true. People are finding reasons to play devil's advocate with them.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I meant nobody knows really what they are.
Oh.
That's what I meant, but yes, you're right about that. Some will try to defend them, and some will try to offend them. Well, that just comes with it, right? It's like siblings. One wants something, the other one wants it too. Everyone is trying to grasp at some sort of power. Maybe these Watchers hold some secrets. Maybe they hold nothing at all. Maybe we're all just rats in a maze. And they're just examining us. Just for pleasure. Well, no matter the case, I am not going to be one to stop them or even try. But people need to get together and figure things out instead of fighting each other. The easy path. Funny, they don't pick it this time. The easy path would be to ignore them. Would be to just let them do what they are doing. I heard the messages. I heard people speak of what they do. These mysterious places that open up, and what if nobody went? What if nobody did anything? What would happen then? But people are bored, and so they look for that distraction. They'll always go. They will always take the bait. And so the cycle will continue. In the process, people are fighting each other. That's the only thing I'm noticing. What do you think they're here for? Do you have your own theory?
I mean, if Nora's second recruitment tape is an indicator of things, then trying to build a better world.
That's possible. That's great news if that's the case.
But isn't.
A better world is not good news.
No great world ever came from people that wanted to push people into their box of what a greater world is.
I'm glad you said it.
People are different from each other. That's just what makes people people.
Exactly.
You erase their differences, you erase the soul of humanity.
Well,
Then
Jane,
you just have empty shells.
you are very smart. That's how humanity is. I spent my life never judging anybody. The conversations I've had with all the different types of folks have been nothing but fruitful and wonderful. And trust me, I've talked with some wide variety of people, all walks of life, and you are certainly right. If everyone was just me or just you, my goodness, this world would be doomed. Curiosity, though. Everyone wants to know.
Why they're here?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't care.
Me neither. I sit here in peace. I enjoy the crackling sound of fire and the company every now and again from good folk like you. And that to me is all I need. Well, I feel that someday we're going to get some sort of answers. And it might not be because you're chasing it or me, but someone's going to figure something out. And sadly, I feel like it's going to cost some lives in the process. So I'll sit here and I suppose the word would be pray for them. Although I'm not really a man of God. I guess I can only hope for the best, is what I'm saying.
Well, hopefully people leave you alone while they're all busy killing each other.
If everyone could just find a moment when they get around here to just relax for a few minutes and forget and forget all the nasty things that haunt them, I think the world would be just a little bit better. Just a little. But people are too fast on their feet. Most folks. All they want to do is move on to the next thing without breathing. Without taking a moment and realizing what they actually have right in front of them. So much beauty, so much peace is there, right there. And yet we still chase chaos without a moment of peace. So, when we're
Howdy,
done...
folks.
Hello. When we're done here today, Jane, try to find moments of peace, moments that make you smile, even for a minute. Just not for me or the world, but for yourself. Just for you. It's okay. It's okay to be happy for a minute. We all have a bit of happy inside of us. We all have happy memories somewhere, waiting to be remembered. Don't lose yours.
I am happy.
Then don't lose it. I'm happy to hear that.
People say that being alone often must be miserable, but I really enjoy it.
Oh, yes. I'm the same. Been alone for many years. Spent 50 years traveling the world on my own. Every now and again, conversations with folks, but for the most part, I've been alone. I should agree with you on that. There is happiness to be had when you're alone.
Quiet,
Mm-hmm.
and everything slows down.
It is uncanny how similar you think, like I do. I think that's wonderful. Took me a long time to realize these things. You sound young, but it's impolite for me to ask your age, so I won't. But I'm glad. I'm glad that you feel sound with yourself. I hope nobody ever takes that away from you, Jane.
Well, someone did, but I gave it to them. Because fortunately now sometimes I miss someone. But that's okay. I always see them eventually. And the restlessness of their absence is just another part of life anyway.
Hmm. Hawaii sounds delightful, though. Don't get me wrong, I like the snow. I'm Canadian. For goodness sake. I wouldn't say no to a day on the beach. with palm trees and wind, warm sun rays. I like to envision things like that. Thanks for saying Hawaii. Been a while since I thought about that, and I always wanted to go, but I never could. Not easy when you're a hobo. Limited in transportation.
How'd you end up homeless, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a choice. Many, many years ago, when I was about 20 years old, I lost my mother, and she had left me a lot of money. A lot of money. And being a millionaire, well, people talk, you could imagine. And at the time, it was quite a bit of a fortune, so people tried to, well, they tried to get a piece of it. Before that, nobody cared for me. My mother, she did. She loved me. But nobody else did. Everyone was so, well, let's just say I was a punching bag for the world. But when you have money, all of a sudden you are a money bag. So, there was this very nice lady. And for the first time in my life, I thought I found something I never thought I would. Thought I had love. I thought I would actually have a family. I was very gullible. Always wanted to know what it was going to be like to have a child of my own, or a wife, or someone that cared for me. But she, it turned out, she was with someone else, and she was, well, they were both trying to scam me of my money. So, I got really irritated by that. It was, I suppose you could say the last straw. At least for me. So I took all of my money and I gave it away. I gave it to some orphanages and homeless shelters. Then I packed up a single bag. Just a few things. Obviously I had kept a little bit of money. Nothing much though. Just enough to get started on my journey. And then I left everything behind. I didn't even think twice, never even looked back. So I started traveling the world. I started with Canada. It was a choice. I wanted to be without anything because I felt like I was nothing. I had nothing anyway. I wanted the full effect. At the same time, I wanted to find beauty in the world. I wanted to find things to make me happy. And one of those things was watching the sunrise with my mother every morning. I wanted to remember her that way, and so I traveled everywhere looking for the best places to watch a sunrise. And I found many of them. And then I traveled the rest of the United States, and I kept going and going, and well, here I am today. So homelessness, it was a choice. Because the world is cruel. It's better to have nothing than to have everything sometimes. Being minimalistic often opens your eyes to everything else. And you know, luckily I noticed there was still some good out in the world. Some good folks, generous folks. Sometimes, Jane, I would beg money. I didn't need to, but I did. Like a homeless man. And people would give me something. And I only did it because I wanted to see if there was still some good. And there is. There's far in between, but there was. And I gave that money away to other homeless folks that needed it more than me, and I just kept going. So, trying to find out who was good in this world and find beautiful spots to go watch the sunrise. That was my life. That's all I needed. That was my glory. This place has a lot of beautiful sunrises, but too much clouds. Hello, gentlemen. I hope you're all well. How was your excursion to the boat?
It went very well. We didn't find anything new or groundbreaking, but it was a little bit strange because all of the decay and death was cleaned up.
That
Oh,
happened last night.
It just happened last night, you say?
Yeah, they gassed the boat.
Oh, yeah. We had a little gas attack over at Blackwater too last night, and probably the largest horde I've ever seen too. Not very normal for how far away we are.
gas. This is the first I hear of this. What is this gas?
Quite frankly, we don't know. The only theory I've heard, I believe I heard it from Marco, was that it could be chlorine gas because it's not extremely deadly, like it won't mess with your skin, but if you breathe it in for any portion of time that isn't a few seconds, it'll start fucking with your lungs.
Oh my. All right. Good to know. Is there a special color to this gas, or could we see it? How would we know it's there?
Usually you can hear it sounds very similar to the artillery shells. I don't know if you've heard those
Oh,
going off.
yes. There was some that went
They
off
send it
behind.
through. They send it through shells like that, and it's very green.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay. Well, the real reason we came over here is, Roman over there was drinking his water, and somehow, throughout our water system. Oh, don't burn yourself.
You get your fat
it-
ass out of the way.
I think there was some lead left over in it, and he needs a chelating tablet or two, and we don't have any with us.
Oh,
I was
that's-
just gonna ask if you had any to spare.
Yeah,
Wait, you
I
have-
got some.
Wait, you have some? No,
Yeah.
hold on. I have one.
Oh, he
please.
has some. I swear we.
Open
he
up.
has some.
Okay. Okay, we'll be good now. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful
Well,
then.
thanks for the offer anyway, even if we did have it covered.
Not a problem. Glad he'll be all
Nice to meet
right.
you again, Mitch.
Yes, likewise.
If you.
Oh my god!
Oh my God! You have to stop burning yourself. Wow. Punching it's not gonna help.
Are you all right?
This place is cursed.
Oh,
I don't
I
think
hope
it's
not.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it
Well,
been?
if you ever need any ammo or just
Pretty
supplies
good.
in general, and you're around the peninsula, feel free to stop by.
Did you
We're
move?
very hospitable.
Wonderful.
Not
I'll
fully yet.
remember.
Did you move?
No, why?
Oh, I didn't see stuff there when I ran past last. Maybe I didn't look well enough.
Okay.
Did Sleepy pass by here a second ago, or did he not come back?
He was here at the beginning of the day, at the last sunrise. but I
sorry,
haven't
you
seen
came
him.
back by.
Yeah, not since.
I tried to say hi to him on the radio, but I think mine's broken and people can't hear me. So
Or he's avoiding certain people, it seems.
no, I don't think anyone could hear me because I tried to talk to multiple people and no one responded. Also, I am too cool to be avoided, so
Oh,
I wouldn't understand.
Should be AK.
Yes, yes, it is.
That AK?
Me?
Yeah, you. Shit.
What?
What did I say? What's so funny?
The answer is no.
What?
That is not Miss AK.
no, that's
Okay.
not AK.
I'm very confused.
I don't know, but I feel like that's not the first time he's done that. I could be wrong.
No.
Alrighty.
Did
then.
you think I was AK and that's why you asked if my place was cleared out?
No.
No, they said
my
it's
stuff is still
kind
up
of
there.
like, but it's not chlorine
Oh.
gas.
You lived near, them, didn't you? Sleepy?
I forget which one said it. I think it
No.
was him.
Oh, then I guess Sleepy took me to the wrong
Or
place.
Tops. It's him or Tops.
Sleepy didn't know where you lived either then.
Oh, perfect.
Find this
I
person.
don't like visitors.
Oh my. So, if you don't mind me asking, what was the intrigue with this ship?
So basically, there's been word that, after one of these, like, weird events or trials or whatever you want to call them happens, that, stuff changes afterwards, and sometimes they leave clues or things behind in places you've already visited.
Right. Oh. Clues to the Watchers?
Pretty much, I'm sure. I'm not exactly sure. I never, followed up on the last one because I didn't trust the person that told me. But yeah.
Oh. So you're all actively trying to figure things out as well?
At least how to stop it. I don't know about everybody else.
I would say we're fairly involved, more than most groups. Or at least we're not trying to kill other survivors around here, which a lot of groups are caught up in right now.
Yes, that's a shame, to be honest. And when you say try to stop it, what is to be stopped? I'm sorry for the questions.
No, you're fine. Just the whole
Curious.
organization, like, so we can go back to living and not have to worry about whatever they're trying to do.
I see. And, what if everyone just didn't worry at all? What if everyone just ignored them? How would that
People are
vary
getting hurt, regardless.
from
Yeah, there's
the
people
Watchers?
that
died
want
for
to
no
work
fucking
with
reason.
them.
Oh, the Watchers are hurting people now.
They brought us sickness to the island.
They didn't bring the sickness.
They told
Yeah,
them to come here.
I don't think they knew there
The
was the sickness
boat
on
was
the boat,
already
though, right?
headed here.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, needless to say, there are answers still out there, floating, waiting to be found.
The
Well,
people
I don't know
on
about.
that boat are to blame for bringing the sickness here. They knew what it was, heard the broadcast, and came back here. But actually, I spoke to someone who talked to one of them before they were all gunned down. They said they were residents of this island before, and they left. And they came back with the intentions of killing everyone here.
Then why
Hmm.
did they? Why did they say they wanted to scuttle the boat in one of the recordings?
Who was it that said that?
one of the 4 people that were on the recording on the 102.5. I think it was the second message after the ship was here.
I don't know what scuttling a boat means.
Thinking
Sinking it purposefully.
I don't know.
Like they would
Maybe
sink
they
their own
had
ship.
conflicting interest. It sounded like there was a lot of internal conflict on that boat.
It certainly
Mhm.
sounds like that.
I mean, the doctor that was trying to figure out the cure for it got it down to 4 options before they dealt with him.
Either way, it could have all been a setup to begin with.
Anything is possible. That's true. But the Watchers have not directly hurt anyone. When I say that, I mean, physically hurt them.
There's been some mortars that have struck near people, and shrapnel has injured them, if you want to count that.
Mm-hmm. These hordes, especially.
Yeah, I keep hearing about the hordes, and we had one in Agovo, I think, not long ago here. Wouldn't stop shooting for a long time. There's certainly a lot of that going around.
Like, the only people actually killing people out here are the people living here.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was deducting from everything. I've been traveling around it. It seems that everything that happens is indirectly from the Watchers, but perceived as directly. They, as far as I'm concerned, they've never pointed a gun directly at somebody's face and shot, or they haven't punched, slapped, or anything like that. But it's always indirect. It's odd.
Maybe Jane can me in more on this one, but did some of the original 6, didn't they say that they used to kidnap people and they would just disappear?
No, they never said that.
That's weird. Okay, that's what I heard from Regis when I had a
They
long
did
talk
say
with him.
that.
You know
Yeah.
what happened to him, so who knows if
People would go missing, and they
because
assumed
I'd asked
We
him.
maybe it
assumed, yeah, we
was
never
from
knew.
them.
Yeah. It's not confirmed. We never.
Yeah, when
Juliana
I asked
and
him if they played the
Artorias.
games.
No, they did not play the games.
Well, no, they said there was no game. Like he said there was no games.
I'm sorry, but didn't they have a game where they had like 2 people in a cabin with dead man switches? And
That
Yeah.
was this time around.
yeah, so I don't know if you ask me. They sound pretty dreadful.
Well.
And not by
Hopefully.
their own hands, though. That's the whole thing. People had the choice to not go in there. If you don't go in there, you don't you don't do anything. You don't blow anyone up. You don't kill anybody. And the people
So
that
if
did go in there both refused to do anything.
So
Nobody died.
let me ask you this: if I shoot a mortar at you and I hit you, does that mean I'm not a threat, or I'm not a person that a car's armed? Because technically the mortar did, right? But I'm the one that fired the mortar.
No, nobody said they weren't a threat.
No, I don't
Well,
think that.
you know they've directly caused harm too.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
why we're
getting at, I
just trying
suppose.
to get more information so we can get more information out.
Yeah.
They still are a threat, even if they're not actively putting a gun in your hand or a gun in their hand. or
Nobody
putting a
said
gun
they
in someone
weren't. The
else's
whole
hand.
conversation stemmed from you saying they hurt people, and Mitch just asked who they've directly hurt.
Yeah, I was mainly curious because I'm starting to hear a lot more about it. It seems a lot of folks are talking about this, and frankly, I had one visit me today. They didn't do anything to me. I was grieving at someone's grave just on the other side of the road. They just walked up to me, stood next to me, looked at the grave, and left. It was a watcher. He didn't speak, at least I think she, I'm not sure, all dressed in black. I couldn't tell. They didn't say a word. And then they just left. No idea what they wanted. But they certainly didn't hurt me. Didn't feel threatening either. I'm just explaining my personal experiences all. I'm not disregarding people's experiences, of course. But that's mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they've used that device plenty of times on people that are not threatening them too.
Yeah.
So just be
I heard.
careful.
I feel like they've been changing that recently, though. Their behavior has been changing. Like they've done that in the past, but not recently.
They certainly didn't do anything like that to me. The sun is
I do
about
hope
to
a week
rise.
ago they did that.
To go back to your question about what the originals said before, they never saw Watchers. They thought that they were very hands off. Very few people ever saw them, to the point where most people didn't think they were real. It was
Just
like
told me much
urban
different
legends.
then.
Forgive me. I need to watch the sunrise.
He just had told me that we're like Boogeyman, but he had seen some and they were wearing different clothing, like patrolman outfits.
He saw a lot this time around, but he told me before.
I love how Mitch is just like, yeah, well, fuck this watcher talk right now. I need to go watch the sunrise. Just one time, I hope a watcher sits down next to me. Just fucking sits and just watches. Like, I want to see what this whole shtick is about. Says nothing, just fucking sits, and then leaves. I think that shit would be hilarious. But, like, kind of awesome at the same time. Who knows, man? I mean, one of them just stood next to me, watched me grieve for a moment. But, like, Mitch has got his priorities, man. I feel it's like cannibals would be like in front of Mitch and like, we're gonna fucking eat you. Hold on a second, the sun's about to come up. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Mitch. Yo, G, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Ah, that's good to hear. That you're feeling better. Let me see the sunrise and its rays glow onto your face while it's eating my leg. That'd be so weird, bro. That'd be so fucking weird. They're just back there talking about watchers and stuff, and I'm just like, I need to watch this. It all will feel much more warm. It's Jack Murphy. Oh, well, shit. How you doing? God, these fucking clouds are always ruining it. There's a beautiful sunrise here. Like, it is really gorgeous, but these clouds are always just ruining it. Glad you could join me.
They left.
Well, that's all right. They have answers to seek.
You're never gonna get them because they don't even listen.
Well, that's all right.
Too busy. Quick to go on to the next thing. I miss all.
I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the fact that life has given me a chance to live another day. And I'm glad you get that chance as well. I wrote it well this time. I think I could count on my hand how many times I've missed the sunrise in the last 50 years. Even when the clouds are in the way. I know it's happening. I know it's there. I know that new day begins. It's the best part of my day. So, you know, if ever you see the sunrise, if I'm still alive, I'm definitely watching it.
Well, it's a shame you probably couldn't make it up some of the mountain tops here.
Oh, I made it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yes, ma'am. The other day,
No wolves and bears?
Oh, there were wolves. Oh, yes. Well, I use, I don't know what the gun is called, but I know it uses 5.56 ammunition. It's tough enough, you know. I went over to Nagovo. Tom taught me how to shoot it correctly, how to use it. And then I went off. I walked for a whole day, and I made it to that, you know, there's a big mountain with 2 radio towers on it in a cabin, a big cabin, yes. I made it to that one, and got there safely. And then I watched probably one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen in my life. It was gorgeous. It was cold as all hell up there, but it was worth it. I even found a bit of strength to climb the tower. I wanted to get as high as I could. It hurt, but it was worth it.
Elevation makes for the best views on Earth.
Absolutely. Then I heard a bear. Luckily, someone was not too far away down the mountain, and they had handled this bear. It was pretty evident with all the shooting I heard. Mm. I don't try to limit myself. I am scared, though. I'm scared that my legs are not going to allow me to do this much longer. Walking is my whole life. Being a hobo like I was for all these years, I relied on my legs and on my willpower to keep going. But I sense it coming to an end soon. I got hip problems, could you believe that? How can a 70-year-old man who walked for 50 years have hip issues? Right? Mm. Refuse to let it take me down. Not easily. This is what I fight for. Just the freedom of being able to go where I want. The storm is coming. It's gonna be a cold one today.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your plan on this new day, Jane?
Probably go bother my friend. Maybe
What?
see if I can find Marco.
Oh, Marco, what a nice gentleman. He helped me bury... he helped me bury Hunter over there.
Yeah, I only met that guy a couple times.
A hunter? Yeah.
Yeah, in Aniva, I think.
Yeah, he's a poet. Amazing poet. His talent is beyond many things I've read in the past.
Damn, the wind's loud down here.
Yeah,
Hey, it's Nagovo.
Well, hello. How are you doing?
Right, how are you, Mitch?
Bud.
I'm good. I heard about, well, Jane told me about the horde and everyone's okay, so I was happy about that.
Yeah.
So what brings you
About
around?
200 of them. Oh, just passing through, saw the fire, figured get warm, take the opportunity.
Oh, well, always welcome here.
Appreciate it.
It's definitely going to be a cold day. A storm is brewing.
Been cold all day, for sure, since we got home.
Certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you need, or you alright?
Well, so far, so good. I think I have everything that I need. Thank you
Cool.
for asking.
Oh, I'm warm whenever you folks are.
Good. Thanks for the warmth, Mitch. Good
Yeah, the
night.
warmth.
Anytime, folks.
Yeah, safe travels.
Be safe.
Yep.
Later.
Oh, bunch of kind people there. Are you hungry? I have dried fish if you need.
Oh, no thank you. I have plenty of food on me.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I like to fish a lot, so a lot of that around here. Oh, wow, I still have this? What the fuck?
Endless supply of food in the ocean.
Oh, yes. It's the hooks we run out of.
Oh, I find a ton all the time. I can drop them off in that locker for you when I have extra if you want.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I'd appreciate that, Jane, yeah. It's the only thing that I really eat through, you know? All the fishing and such. This, oh, my link says invalid?
I wonder if the storm is going to get worse or lighten up soon.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's not that many clouds. We look that way, it looks horrible, though. We look over here, and it looks pleasant.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know, because it
I'll
seems
probably be
to
on my
work
way.
fine for me, too, yeah.
I can't stay in one place for too long.
Oh, I could understand that. Yeah, I'll probably be traveling out there soon. Not today, but soon. I need to move all the time. But Jane, I really appreciate your company. Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, no worries. Do you have enough firewood?
Oh, yes, yes. Plenty for now. I'll probably hit the hay here soon, so I appreciate you.
All right. Take care.
Be safe. See you soon. There we go. It worked. All right, gee. Yeah, I used to have a Discord with so many people, but then when I retired, it was like, well, I don't really need Discord anymore, like a Discord server. So I just kind of wiped it. Let's go look at a piece of shit. Just because I feel like it. A little bored right now, so I'm gonna go look at a piece of shit in the game. Oh, there we go. I'm looking at it right now. Nice piece of shit. How can I say that about Mitch? I feel bad now. That's terrible. That's not a nice joke at all. I present to you, this looks like an E, so we're going to call him Eric. Eric, the piece of shit. It's now canon that this piece of shit is called Eric. It looks like a frozen piece of shit, too. So it's perfect, really. I can't flush. Where's the flusher? Where? There's no flusher. You know what's funny with this couch? It disappears. Like it unrenders at a very short distance away. And this is a weird thing right here. Like, look. See that? Like, you get levitated here. There's something here. Like, right here. Something weird is just levitating. And where's the other one? It's like right here. Yeah, something like, can't like walk through it. It's like weird. I don't know what it is. It's like ghost stuff. The remnants of the garbage. Yeah, I like looking at the sofa disappear. So I'm going to cross the road and look at the sofa disappear. Watch. Disappears at... Doesn't take that long. There it is. Right here. Yeah, right here. This is the distance. And oh, when I zoom in, it's back. It's the ghost sofa. Yeah, I mean, my thing is like pretty far. Like, I think my shit's like as far as it can go. I'm not gonna lie though, the watcher like coming up to me this morning, like in the game this morning, was scary. It's like no idea what was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my object visibility. Oh, it could be higher. Yeah, that could be it, right? Let's see. Let's do extreme. Frames are probably gonna drop a little bit. I'm curious now at this point. If that's the thing. No, it still disappears. It's not exactly the one that triggered. It could be that model of the sofa. Like it's not even an issue. Like, doesn't matter. There we go. This is the best place to go to see. No, it's a placed item, but like everything else is placed around here too. A lot of the stuff is. That's the only item. I'm just trying to like. This is my brain on DayZ. Like, I always try to figure shit out. And that's just. Yeah, that's right. It's just terrain, surface details, object visibility, object details has always been too extreme. Yeah, I don't know. Like. My distance is the same as everybody else. That's my voice. Yeah, I mean, it's not field of view. That's just your field of view on each side. Look at us trying to figure something out here. Oh, that's just the admin tools. I don't have admin tools, so I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's DayZ, man. Just DayZ. Yeah. That's why. Listen. Oh, see, wait. I think I saw the car wheel like disappear, like inside. You know, the steering wheel. No, never mind. It did something. I saw something move in there. But yeah, definitely it's we We got to say allow listed now. We got to get with the times, folks. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm sorry, but allow listed is... I'm not getting back into that discussion. I'm not. No, Quad. I'm not getting back in that discussion. You're moving on. Yep. Pumpkin slices. Hey, the life of an NPC is not easy, all right? You gotta sit by the side of the road with your fire and be like, I'm a wise old man. Come from my insight. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not classed as that. I self-classed myself to NPC because I don't play a main character, you know. I'm not trying to be like, oh man, you know, like, look at me, I'm the leader of this or something, right? Like, I'm not doing none of that with this character. All right, give me a sec. All right, sorry about that. My wife came in. We're discussing something. Now Mitch is like, man, a watcher just walked right up this hill. Oh my god, Quad. NPC equal new pensioner citizen. Yeah, exactly. That's what that means. That's exactly what that means. I appreciate it. I appreciate it lots. I know this is not, you know, like extremely like entertaining for people right now. Like, but I like just like I'm sitting. This is what I would be doing right now. Like I'd be sitting here. Like, 'tis the life of an old man. You know, like I'm not gonna be constantly out there. But I know that the day after tomorrow, after my wife's birthday, basically, so Friday, I'm gonna be traveling, but I'll be traveling with a bike. I got some people like going in here. It's a good, pristine handheld radio, man. This hat is kind of amazing. Hey, oh. Hey, Roman, thank you so much, man. Hey, yo, I got a sub this morning, so you can have one too, passing it along. Well, shit, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, Roman. Look, it's Mitch looking at you, going like, Roman, thank you. Thank you for your kindness towards Roach's stream. He really appreciates your gesture, you know that. Look into my eyes, Roman. Look deep into my soul. Mitch seen a watcher yet? Yes, yeah. Actually, for the first time today. Close to the beginning of the stream. So if you go back and watch, you'll be able to see that. It was quite good too. Love that. Just kind of stood next to me. Then gave me a note. I don't know. No, this is not the one. Man, I need to fucking organize my shit, man. I live with notes everywhere. Yeah, I think this is the one. What is your future? That's the note I got. So now I'm like, well, I'm 70 years old, so my guess is I got maybe another couple of months. My future is in a casket, hopefully. And maybe, no, they don't make those anymore. I'm probably just going to be in the ground. I'll be eating dirt. That's my future. No, if I'm lucky. I might be inside of a bear. I might become bear. There's a knife in this car. I'm genuinely curious now. Seems like the watcher has her eye on me. And we'll see where that goes. Mitch is very indifferent and everything. I'm definitely not going to be shooting watchers, so at least that. At least I'm not down that road. It keeps on calling me down the road where I always seem to be. Dude, yeah, dude, there's a lot of shit. You could do facial animations, interactions. You got custom poses, and you could walk injured. Man, there's a lot of shit you could do now. This is a good day. A lot of RP at the trailers. So much RP. I enjoyed it all. Absolutely all of it. Got a lot of cool little pictures here and there. I don't think I got a picture of the Watcher. Shoulda. Would have been a nice picture, but I don't really want to like share Watcher stuff because I don't want to like spoil it like in the channel, you know. It's alright on the stream, like people are watching the stream, so it is what it is, right? You're gonna see it, but I don't want to like, you know, people have a choice to watch my stream. Like when you just put something in the channel, like people have no choice to just spot it, you know, it's there. So in the screenshot channel, so yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. This map, by the way, G, is called Sakal. It's part of the new Frostline DLC. Thank you all for being here. Who are we gonna go and raid? We're gonna go see. Moving on. We are going to go see Marco. Yeah, he's up to something right now, so we're gonna go see Citizen Canada. He's up to something on the server, so sun is going down. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I got nothing but love and appreciation for you guys' support. So thank you for that. I know my schedule says tomorrow I'm gonna be there, but I can't because it's my wife's birthday tomorrow. So I'm going to be back on Friday. I'm replacing tomorrow with Friday. Friday I usually don't stream, so we're gonna be playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days in a row. Isn't that cool? So we're going to be streaming 3 days in a row, and, you know, hopefully you guys tune in for that. I think that'd be great. I'd love to have you guys. We're going to go see this, which I can only classify Sleepy's thing a cult, like, May the Moon Guide You, you know, the whole thing, it's very cult-like, but, like, they're nice, you know, like, so anyway, I'm very curious to see where it goes. Mitch has no judgment. Mitch respects him and respects, the moon, and all that too, all that good stuff. So I can't wait to see where that goes. Day after tomorrow, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be biking towards them. Hopefully you guys are going to be there to tune in for that and see what is up. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, join the stream at the beginning. Go watch the VOD and just, you know, you'll see what I'm talking about pretty quickly. It's some pretty cool stuff. All right, guys, thank you. And we're going to go see Marco. Until next time, stay awesome and stay safe. I'm going to miss you.